Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are in the world. I have pulled a few of my oracle cards from some of my beautiful decks. I'm going to show a few of you which deck I'm pulling from. The Wild Offering Oracle, the Wisdom of the Oracle Divination cards, Colette Baron Reid. I love Colette Baron Reid. And the Sisoli deck, Oracle. I absolutely love this one for the magical little images that this designer actually created, Nicoletta Sisoli. I hope you guys can find some of these decks online. I had a hard time searching for some of them. Some of them end up being out of print or just very hard to find. But I thought I'd show you at least that so you know where you can get them from. Now, if you are a tarot reader, please comment below. I'd love to know, what your thoughts are on what I'm seeing here as well. But if you're new to tarot or you are just here kind of perusing and seeing what this is all about, just say new. Comment below and say new. I'd love to connect with you. And, if you have a YouTube channel, I'd love to follow yours back. So just hit like and subscribe on mine, and I would be happy to follow you back. Now, you're going to have to excuse me. I have a bad cold. So I am sounding a little groggy, but I'm not actually groggy. I just have a raspy voice. So I pulled a few cards today. Let's start. I pulled a few cards today and I saw some pretty cool themes here. The thing is I've recently gone through something where I was on the precipice of making a very big decision with my own life and the direction of my business and where I wanted to go with it. And I realized that this could have been a drastic choice, and it really wasn't for me. My daughter was going to go with me. She reads tarot as well, and we were both going to go in on it together, but something wasn't sitting right with us. And we felt it's just not the right timing. Now, one thing I really want to stress with everyone is that if you're feeling there's something that is off, that's just not right, and in your gut, you just know it's wrong, don't go with it. Like absolutely and utterly walk away, okay? So let's talk about what I'm seeing here. And it kind of relates to what's happened recently. I mean, we've got some really interesting cards here, Milk and Honey. We've got Chaos and Conflict, really interesting that one came up. And then from the Nicoletta Sisoli cards, I actually pulled these two, which were very, very important. I'll read about those in a moment. And then I got these two, the Self-Love and Service, very important. But in addition to all of this, I got the Star card, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Let's talk first about this year and the numerology in this year. What I've experienced so far with my clients to date, this one's very important. This is a year that is in numerology, the number 4, which talks about structures, stability. It can also mean stagnation and being stuck. But this particular card talks about, holding on to your money. Especially when I'm seeing here, this King of Pentacles here is almost like it's saying, there will be a time, right? The Star card is here. There will be a time when you are guided to be able to, the money that you're saving, the money that you're holding on to will be able to be spent. But for now, hold on to what you've got, It's kind of significant here when I saw that. And I thought, I know just by looking at this, I made the right choice. This King of Pentacles here does tell me that by spring, the very next season of Earth sign energy, which Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I'm sensing that after April, the 4th month, that by May, we can follow our destiny, follow our true path. So I'm thinking, this is very significant, especially when we talk about, self-love and taking the time for self-love. You know, like we're looking at show me how to love myself, show me how to take care of the inner child, show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. So true. So true. Service. You stop using the universe to try and get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be a service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. To me, this is like, you know what? Don't use force. Don't use force for something that you know you're meant for, okay? Like that's pretty significant right there alone. But then I went and I thought, okay, I'm going to pull some more cards around this. And this is where we pulled the Nicoletta Sisoli Oracle cards. And these two are pretty interesting. I'm just going to flip through the book. Now, number 18, this card in particular, it says to retreat. Sometimes the bravest thing is knowing when to retreat. Crazy stuff. Crazy. I mean, this is just an idea of how I kind of integrate my tarot with my oracle cards and how the oracle cards have just such a simple meaning to them, right? Even the image there, it's like run away. I love that little picture. It's so sweet. And, you know, when we look at this number 4 card, it's actually saying, I'm going to flip to that. Now, it's saying, you know, vigilance. Keep watch, right? Keep watch, like keep your observations to yourself for the time being. So keep your eye on the situation, right? Know when the time is right. The star will guide you. Springtime, okay? Very, very, very interesting. Now, when I pulled from the Colette Baron Reed Oracle, what I saw was absolutely pivotal. And, you know, we're looking at milk and honey, which is the sweeter things in life, the things that you want to go for, the things that are going to fill your cup. Chaos and conflict, so much a red flag. I mean, there's even flags in this card, right? The flags there. I mean, that's a sign. Look at that. It's like, even when you look at this horse, we'll call it zebra horse, giraffe horse, it's like, there's something beneath it. See all the pieces that are coming off of it? There's something beneath it that's saying, what you're seeing is an illusion. It's not quite what it is, you know, underneath. And I feel that. I really feel that. So, you know, when I'm talking about making decisions and, you know, where exactly my daughter and I, you know, are supposed to go, we know that there's something very sweet coming up. I know that because I see the star card. And this has actually said here by the Nicoletta Sisoli cards, you know, retreat, but also keep vigilance. Watch when it's the right time to jump in. And I feel like, you know, if you're watching this video and this resonates with you, please click or type in yes in the comments. You know, tell me what your experience is. I want to know what you're going through. And I want to know exactly what it is that you're experiencing at this time. What is causing you to pause? What is causing you to, you know, take some time out for yourself, self-love? What is encouraging you to do these things, right? This is the message for today, January the 30th, 2020. And I hope that it has kind of, you know, sparked some interest, inspired you. Share this video. You know, if there's someone that you know that may be on the precipice of something big, but they're just not sure if they should take that leap, this message here, if they are seeing it or you are seeing it, it's telling you, pause. Pause for a moment. Don't force the situation, right? Don't force this. Let it come naturally and allow yourself to even go out and meditate. Take time to meditate and sit in nature. The messages will come to you, okay? You are being divinely guided. The star card is there, and it's telling us that, you know, there is divine guidance in this. And unless you take the time out, right, self-love, and allow love to come in, let the service of love to come into you, you know, unless you do that, you're gonna miss that message. And, you know, this here is the message. There is a sweet victory here, okay? And you can even see like that angel in the sky there being guided by your ancestors, angels and guides. I think that's really, really, really relevant. So I do hope that every one of you is having a fantastic start to your 2020. If you're on the precipice of something, but you believe that, this is just not the right time to jump in, well, these cards, and if you're watching this video, are saying take time out for you. Allow spirit to speak to you through nature. The messages will come to you very clear when you do that. So important. So very important. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. This is just your little daily message. I hope this reading has given you a little bit of inspiration and hope. Just know that this is going to be your year. Look at that star cards right there. We know it's coming, but remember, don't jump into something that you're feeling is just not right for you, okay? Because that's the result, chaos and conflict. Nobody wants that, right? We want milk and honey. Okay, so have a great day, everyone. I love you. We'll see you soon.